Would you get married? If yes, when? No individual in his or her youthful age welcomes the idea of marriage, even though the natural instincts for lovemaking are there. The word marriage sounds absurd to the youths at very early age. There is no reason for children to think about marriage at all. It is not necessary to talk about marriage to a child in his or her elementary age. The elementary age refers to the age before adolescent. There are many other things to engage the children's attentions. The child is to attend to reading the books, lessons or classes in whichever forms, learn to keep the house clean, to prepare food, or to assist the parents in general house chores. It is best to provide the children with good books and engage them with discussions about life activities, such as the advantages of hard work or how not to be lazy. Their behaviors at this time need constant supervision. The reaction of children to marriage at the primary school age would be affected or determined by the environment in which they live. Some children attend day schools, while others live in boardings, which are either mixed or segregated. Some children roam about in the streets, selling articles, while some live in the convents in mission houses. Whatever the case may be, their outlooks should be guided closely. When they ask questions about their body anatomy and physiology, they should be truthfully answered. A child reaching the age of adolescence needs constant attention from the parents regarding their physiological changes and sexual feelings. As is often said, the strongest urge in a living organism is procreation. There is no natural law against sexual feelings. Whatever behavior a child exhibits about sexual feeling is just natural. Therefore, the child cannot be prosecuted for such behavior. Children then need to be handled carefully. A good way for doing this is not to subject children to the environment that would give chances to the undesirable behavior. It is a bit serious that some children are never given any kind of sex education by their parents. They may not even be taught by their teachers in the schools. The idea is regarded as an abomination. It should be borne in mind that any individual is naturally entitled to sex acts and marriage any time at the age of puberty. The implications are purely scientific. From physiological look, at that age, any child can pregnate or be pregnated. But anatomically, the body of the child may not be able to withstand the complications that may arise from pregnancy. This is why parents should be prepared to see that such undesirable situation does not occur. On many occasions, children are left to themselves, only to blame by their parents or teachers whenever the unexpected happens. Some children learn to correct themselves through others' mistakes, and by reading books which their teachers or parent would never have recommended for them. Children are not to be left alone to their fate on the aspects. After puberty, by intuition, the children need to be aware of marriage, the physiological reactions taking place within them make this possible. they can now see the relationship of father to mother. They now read more books, attend film shows, hear stories, and also see what is happening daily in public life. All these bring awareness. However, adolescent or high school children should remember that they are in the bloom of youth, the time when they are subject to onslaught of new desires and feelings. They must try to guard against bad behavior. They should avoid bad friends and face their studies very well. Do not keep boyfriend or girlfriends. It is too early now. Otherwise, you will ruin your career. The most honorable thing for girl is to finish her education or vocational training, then have an employment. And when of age, she introduces her boyfriend to her parents. The same thing applies to the boys. This is the expectation of parents in general. When the ideas of marriage comes in, as the child becomes of age after puberty, he or she begins to realize that the boys or girls she knew as bachelors and spinster are disappearing into marriage. The boy or the girl would often see that he or she is being invited to be best man or best lady in marriage of other friends. He or she begins to realize that it is only his or her age group that are left around as bachelors and spinsters. There would also be constant and continuous approaches from his or her family members or parent, urging him or her to see other mates getting married and bearing children. Variably or invariably, he or she is being left alone around as bachelor or spinster. On the part of a girl, she could no longer visit or play with former mates as usual, because they were married. She may see that those mates are better treated by their husband, while she herself may be treated at home as a maid, while her married friend or mate enjoy marital respect and abundance. This, the spinster would see as a challenge, and the desire to get married comes in. The young bachelor also has similar experience. Moreover, he may discover that he can no longer cook food by himself, or that he has no time for it anymore. He may detest the food that is prepared by unknown persons in local food centers, where he has no control over choice, and he may find the food too expensive. The bachelor may find it difficult to continue running after one girl and another, the action of which may most of the times be disappointing, insulting and wasteful. These with desire to have his own children like the other mates. And this may bring about the idea of getting married to a girl. If you are concerned, there is a world somewhere they call the Promised Land. I hope to be there someday. If you will hold my hand, I still need you there by my side. No matter what I do, for I know I will never find another you. Will you marry me?